Hello, hello, hello. Oh, what happened to my webcam again? This is fascinating. Always something happening there. Whatever. Alright, cool. Whatever. Kinda works. Alright, good enough. Hey, Rivenmate. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, been a little while since last stream. It's quite busy at work and other stuff as well. But as well, took a little bit of a break. Was nice, but a lot of work at work, so yeah. Yeah, last time we were trying to get the Windows system a little bit smarter. I think we will continue with that. I have an idea how to do it. It's maybe not the best approach, but it would at least be kinda nice, I'd say. So what I would want to probably do is the window when we create it, actually I probably don't want to do it like that. I just want to create it and then new window set. I mean, basically like that, kind of. Something along those lines should be fairly okay. And then I guess that one goes away. And that one goes away. Because then we don't really need any of that. And then the create function as well. It doesn't do that. Doesn't do that. Doesn't do that. And that should help. What we can do then is, well, we need to fix all the places where that's used, but that should be fairly straightforward. We get a couple of, probably a handful of errors now, yeah, here and there, to be expected. Okay, so we have this one, of course. We have probably a couple other ones, if I would have to guess. Was there not a render call as well somewhere? Yeah. This one. So the plan is getting the Windows system done today for IMGUI. And then tomorrow we will look either at a debug console for the game slash editor, or already the redo undo system. I'm not sure yet. It probably depends how I feel tomorrow, what I would want to do. What? Ah, it's no, actually I don't really know what is the problem. Is it that the keyboard overlay... Wait, what? Ah, wait, what did I do here? I see. Fine, that's basically it. Hey! Welcome, welcome. What exactly? Window Factory. Are you... that should work, right? Shouldn't it? Or is keyboard overlay... Wait, hold on, maybe keyboard overlay is not compliant with that. That one for sure. I'm probably... Oh, well, I guess... No, never mind, I guess we wanted one. But I'm not quite sure. Ah, because the on render is unimplemented. Okay, yeah. I guess that's why it was complaining. Did I do like break something? Okay, no. Oh yeah. All of that makes sense. This one goes away. That's what I'm saying. It's like we have a couple of those errors now. Yeah, I mean, it will be a couple of them. Probably don't want that. Output system, or actually input action system. Or, yeah. Or? Oh no, maybe actually input system, never mind. Actually, let's maybe do a helper here. Return M engine. Oh, but then, oh, okay, I see. Where? I guess that's fine. Mostly a forward declared class anyways. Doesn't matter too much. And I think the system has that, right? Yeah. Okay, done basically the same thing here. And on render, don't think we need a whole lot here. Why is that a problem? On render should be there. Alright. Of course, bunch of other issues everywhere. This gone. And basically all of those gone as well, yeah. Then the question is, oh well, actually, hold on. Where was that? Input action settings window. Oh no, yeah, we've removed that. Okay. Good. I think the same goes for the scene editor. Basically, those go away. And we just have those. I mean, maybe we keep, or maybe then we keep that. But I don't think we need that one. What did I do here? Oh, okay, well, I mean, it's fine, I guess. We can keep it. On open. I'm not sure why I need that, but let's do it for now. Again, I'm not sure if I actually need any of that. Actually, I think what I still want to probably do is still in system. I think I still want to give that in the render. I think that makes still sense to have. Because it still is kinda nice to have. So let's do all of that, which is kinda sus, but whatever. And then here, assets, asset system. Okay, I guess we get that here at the start. Okay. And then game core. Well, I guess game core system. Something along those lines. It's swap chain extends. Let's see. Well, I guess that's not quite right. But I think we can do it for now, but I don't think should be viewport extends. Because the viewport of this and editor panel is not the same as the swap chain extends, right? So that's why it has to be actually different, but whatever. And then we have the input action system again. Alright. I mean, maybe. Quite a lot to change though, but yeah, I think it's for the better as I saw, because it makes it a little bit simpler to add new windows done. Yeah, now we need to fix keyboard overlay again and whatnot. But, oops. Keyboard overlay. All right. At least I have a clear idea how I want to solve it. That's good. Compared to last time, I was a little bit not sure how I would want to solve it. I think now I have a bit of a better. How did I do that again? Yeah, as I said, a bit of a better idea how to do it. English system, I guess. But yeah, that one is garbage. And the question is, does even anything exist there still? But okay. That engine system, I guess. What actions? Oops, input action system. Okay. That should hopefully work. Yeah. Localization module. Oh, no, the asset system, okay. Well, that is obsolete then, because that one will assert if it doesn't exist, which is good. Okay. Oh, and then yeah, that one buys. What is this local window ID? I'm not quite sure if I need that. Or we will leave it for now. Can't remember why I added that. I think I wanted to have like multi-window here, but I think there's probably a better way to solve that than this way. I guess that one is not needed here. Not sure why that one doesn't. Because it should be on open, on close, but okay. Close-ish. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't mean that. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see where we got. Bunch of arrows there. Makes sense. The terrain panel as well. So that one can completely disappear. And I think that one as well. Wait. Actually, maybe not. I don't know. Why is terrain panel a problem? Ah, because... Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. So terrain panel needs to go. Should that be maybe even an in-GUI window in inside? Maybe. And then probably I need a window ID. And I need this one. Although I'm not sure if I need a window class. Maybe I don't need a window class. Never mind. That one I might not need. But I definitely need those on render and on open. Then I guess that would be void on open. I guess. Although questionable if that's even a thing, but let's see. Ah. Get engine system. Are you hiding your screen? Is it not working again? Oh yeah, I am. What the? Not on purpose. Why did you do that? Sorry for that. Cool story. Linux, cool story. Thank you for not well, asking about it. I'm not sure why it sometimes does that. That's something I have to figure out. That's like something since I switched to Linux, and I'm not quite sure why. OBS just somehow breaks the Windows settings and then it shows an empty desktop, and I'm not quite sure why. Graphics system. Well, you didn't miss much. It's mostly fixing compile errors, so don't worry. Nothing too fancy there. IMGUI system. Or no, wait, maybe. Before I rewrite that completely. Does that even make sense to change this panel? No, I guess it's fine, I think. Although, no, question number. Because we get the scene from here. I think maybe it doesn't make too much sense. I mean, it does make sense to some extent, but then not to another. So what I probably would do is not do that part, but still have this, but change that. What do I need that actually for? Just for the input action system and the graphics system to create the buffers? And then this one for the scene renderer. I mean, I guess, but we probably would change that to an init. Or like a void open, void. Well, let's call it init open. Well, init, that's fine. Now let's call it open. Then let's do the close here like that. Is that all I need? That's the question, right? Why do I need the game core thing? Let's find out later. The thing is, with the window it would be a little cleaner in that sense, but the problem is it wouldn't be as nice. If we would ever have multi-window support or whatever. I mean, I guess. Okay, you know what? No, actually we do it like what I had in mind. And I think I have an idea how to do it. Okay, so let's do that. Let's get rid of that because we don't have that. And then this is basically the on open and whatnot. This goes here. This is void on render. Void on open. I think I like it like that better. And then this is gone. And this is really on open. Or actually, can I make that back again? Yeah. And then this is GUI system here. That is probably fine. This one. Disconnect this. Alright. I mean, probably. Or actually. We only need to load them if they are empty. Or do we clear them? Yeah, whatever, I don't care too much about that, to be honest. And then that one is gone, but what we will have is a reference to the scene, I think. this is the graphics system, so let's do graphics system. Okay. Yeah, I'm not still sure why we have the component factory like we do, but whatever. Actually, I think that can be const in this case. Alright. That is, I think, fine. I guess this is a UI ImGUI window, right? Otherwise that doesn't work. At least I think. Or is that an ImGUI window? That might actually be a normal ImGUI. Ah, okay, and then that was actually the forward declare, I see. I see. Graphics system. Where is the scene people? Okay. Good. Couple of other problematic errors, of course. Oh. Well, if it's a null point, then return. I mean, technically I should assert here actually. Because if we ever enter that, that's a big issue, I would say. That's like a wrong thing to call that if we don't have a scene. That should not be possible. Alright. Plan is getting that done today. Where are we? Oh, it's called ImGUI system, of course. What? scene editor window. Should be fine. I'm not sure why it complains about that. Get window ID in terrain panel. Oh, okay. I see. Where? Yeah, that's another thing. So basically this one dies then. And then terrain panel needs, yeah, the other stuff, right? So we need this one. Plus, of course, the window ID itself. All right. Almost-ish, probably not, but I mean, closer than before, I'd guess. Oh, and then, so all of them are a little problematic, I would say. Where way to use FFI to parse CPP stuff without having CPP subject to extend C binding definitions. No. To be honest, not really. Didn't really do that a whole lot, I would say. So the thing is probably on load. Yeah, that will be a little bit weird, but let's see how we can do that. But basically those two go away. Yeah, and then here, where basically on open, what I would want to do, maybe on open I want to get the IMGUI system as well. I mean, I can get it, but maybe it's nice to have it. But I mean, I can do it for now like that. IMGUI system. Why not? Open window. Then I should get a components panel back, right? At least that's what I imagined it to be, yeah. Oh my god. Stupid me. And then I have an entities panel. And those two and then I guess it would be nice to maybe get be probably nicer to have like the index into the array or something like that for that window. But I guess what we could do as well is entities panel. Set scene editor to this. Actually, yeah, maybe not actually. Why would I want to do that? Actually, I don't need to do that. A localization module, do I even need that? I guess, but probably a better way. Okay, let's not do that actually. Let's keep that. Then the question is, maybe it would be better to have the... yeah, whatever. A bulldog? What is a bulldog? Ah, that one, okay. So, I tried that one. I couldn't eat it. I like spicy food, but I tried, I think, the one of those black ones that are like, according to the thing, like super spicy. Okay. I don't know, it was... I like spicy food, but there is a... like there is a point where it's just not enjoyable anymore. Localization module. Yeah, I mean, I can under that. I can totally relate to. That I can relate to. That is really... I kind of like them as well, but yeah. Why? So see, why do I even need that then? Oh, because it's not a localized string. Oh, okay, I see. Because it's a runtime thing. Okay. So let's get rid of that. And then let's see, where does it fail? Down here in build component tree. Okay. I think it's this one. And where is that card? Here. Wire. Here is wire. Is that there? Yeah. Localization module. Okay. So basically I need to forward it to all of them. Which is kind of sad. Okay. Question is, there should be probably a better way for that, but it's fine. I will deal with all of those in this version, but not now. MC. Oh well, and then yeah, then we need localization module here. Yeah. No, I've never touched Lisp. And don't really plan to. What? Oh wait, is it because we don't have the localization module here? I guess, maybe. So all of that just so that I can open Windows from anywhere, basically. But I think it makes it better in the long term. Huh? Out of line. What? Oh. Stupid me. Okay. Almost there, I guess. Maybe, potentially. Oops. Pair. Wait, input system? Do I still have that input system here? That's a mistake done. Okay. All of that here, yeah. Is set system. Okay. And then editor module. Oh yeah. I mean, maybe. Hey, Lolboy. Why I don't know, I never needed Lisp. I don't know. Never needed Lisp and never really got around to it, I guess. Or as I said, yeah, my interest was just not really there for it, I guess. It's okay. We're doing something chill today, mostly trying to improve the editor a little bit again, bringing back a couple of features that basically died out over time because I didn't maintain them and the engine changed quite a lot. So we brought back the notifications here, and currently I'm trying to bring back the editor over the keyboard overlay, so that works. Another thing is what I wanted to do is basically have okay. That would be interesting to know, I guess, what or like, yeah. I guess I would want to have like a separate thing here that identifies this. Okay. Yeah, I can't really say a lot about that, or like I don't really have any insight about that. But yeah, maybe I will check it out in the future anytime. Where did I do that? Editor main window. I did the thing with the keyboard overlay currently, yeah. So what I would want to do, but I need that in the register basically. When we register a window, maybe we do that. Let's see. So what we could do, I might do it different in the. I think I didn't need that mutex, right? Why is it still here? I think that's useless. So, but what I wanted to do is probably have a hash map, and then we probably could combine those again to some sort of meta thing. Basically a string D. Probably. Well, in that case, it could probably just be a hash set actually. Something like that, mdebug windows. And then if const expr t, well, yeah, that, then we push the mdebug windows here. Would be the idea. Basically, I think I want to have something similar to, where is that component method? Yeah, something like that. Although maybe it's a little bit different than that. Maybe I don't do it like for now I will do it like that, but maybe we will do a custom class for it. Does it really make sense? Nah. Let's actually create a debug window. It's better, I think. Actually, let's maybe I just add a category or something like that. Virtual string view get window category. And actually, let's not do string view, string ID 32. Actually, let's not. Let's debug implement it for now. So that should work probably. I think there could actually be const expr. And then in my in my keyboard overlay, string ID Let's get rid of that. Oh, but that doesn't really work how I would imagine it to work, right? So I guess we still would need. I see. Yeah, that doesn't work. Yeah, that doesn't work, right? So, let me think. Do we do a debug, like a special class for it or not? Because basically I would want to be able to sort windows based on their category in the main menu bar so that you can toggle them on and off basically. That's kinda like it, like what I would want. I mean, maybe. Yeah, that doesn't really work. Wondering what would be the best. I mean, I guess... And what always would work is const x first string view window category. Now we would just need that as well there, right? But is that really the best? Probably not. But maybe. Another one would be a special class, but that doesn't scale very well if you would want to have other categories. I guess for now. Maybe that is the best, I don't know. Like a window category. Maybe. Or maybe not. Yeah, maybe a window category, I'm not sure what to call it. But let's go with that for now. And then it's basically a hash map to a list, to a hash set, probably. of string IDs. Windows per category or something like that. Kinda. And then what we would do is const x per string ID 32 window category. Then windows per category on window category. And place window type ID. And window category, we probably need that here. Maybe we do a non. It's fine, I think. Yeah. And then we probably want to get like hash set get registered windows. Const. We will always return const here. We will always not be able to change them, I would say. Yeah, that is a bit unfortunate because for that we would still need the name. I guess for now we could get that out of the string ID. So that would work probably. Input. I don't know. Let's call it that. Is it view? Probably. I'm not quite sure actually. Where is my node editor? I'm blind. I guess that one is view as well. So all of those I will put into the same category. I don't think I have everything. Editor, main window, scene editor, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess view was right. I guess maybe I call the category windows though. Yeah, let's do that. So everywhere where that is the thing, let's change it to window. And then that would be, yeah, panel basically. That's fine. Again, I'm not sure if the terrain panel stays like that. Maybe that was a mistake to do it as maybe it was, yeah. Maybe I will revert this back to a normal non-ImGUI window thing, because I don't think it adds a whole lot. But where that is always a nice mispress, editor main window. So what I basically would want to do now is here const hash set of string ID 32s debug windows is ImGUI system get debug. Let's call it debug windows actually. Yeah, why not? And then for each const string ID 32. Well, let's actually copy it because in string view window name. Open window. I think that should. Is there no? Really? Okay. Okay. To do translate window name. And now we basically need to change that a little bit. String ID 32. String ID 32. Probably, maybe. Let's see. Not quite. But probably almost. Ah. Window name data. Let's see. Well. Well, okay, yeah, makes sense. Makes absolute sense because we didn't actually add that. So, keyboard overlay, debug windows. Or maybe I just call it debug, I don't know. Okay, so that works. Perfect. Cool. Yeah, let's do debug maybe. Let's just do debug. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much how I would imagine it to work. So basically we get all the debug windows and then render those basically. Not that we have a whole lot, but that would be the idea. Yeah. Okay. Why is the window size so scuffed? That's another thing. Keyboard overlay. Why is that on open or something like that I need to do the size? Because I thought that I have a min size, yeah. But maybe I don't want to do that. I'm not sure anymore. Set next window pause. Okay, that probably fine. I don't care about that. Aspect ratio. I'm not sure about that. What happens if I do that? Oh, well, that crashes, of course, because I have the end here. I'm wondering how I did that. How did I do a min size? Okay, it's there. Perfect. But I would want it to be this, not the other side, so... I'm wondering, did I do that in on-open in other places? Find all implementations. So not in that. Maybe terrain panel has a size? No, right? I thought maybe. Let's actually see, where do we do the on-open? Where do I actually begin the window? Here. In begin. Is that even used? Hold on. Is that even card? No, it is card from. Oh, here. Oh, okay, I see. And then that would be... Okay, I see. Terminate. It's a little bit cumbersome, I would say, but okay. Basically, I bring back all of that. But then instead of calling this, I will call begin. And mflags is that. Okay. I mean, maybe. But then the question is, why did I do it like that? That's like so stupid, isn't it? Wouldn't that make more sense that it has a min size? Yeah. I think that makes more sense. I think we could even... Or let's do... Yeah, that's a default. I think that's a reasonable min size. Let's do this though to 400 times, I don't know, 600, I don't know. In GUI condition. First use ever. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Good enough. I'm not sure about the position though, that is a little bit... useless, I would say. Let's... I think the notify thing does something. I'm going notify. I think I have a better position how to calculate the posts, right? Yeah. Probably I want bottom left. So what I would want is main window size. Pivot. What do we do with the pivot? Okay. I am back to 0.0f, 1.0f. Was that it? For the bottom left, yeah. And the main window size. Main window size, where does it come from? Get main viewport. Shouldn't it? Not it. Yeah. Do I need an include for that? Do I not have the... What is that? Is it really Ingo or what? Oh, okay. Yeah, kinda. I guess ImGUI style. That should be, yeah, this. Window padding X. Something like that. Shit, my bad. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. Maybe I actually do a thing for that. So in ImGUI window maybe. What we could do is, we have the window flag, right? So what we could do is vector2 f bar 32. Then let's add a flag here. Position. Actually, no, let's set default position. Let's call it that. And let's implement that. Still not sure why we would want to have that as this, but whatever. And then set default position. Condition. First use ever. Now we add a couple more overloads actually. Because why not? Pivot. That one is actually an F32 because yeah. At the time 5. Yeah, soon I need to do dinner, but I'm GUI condition none. And then this one as well, pivot X, pivot Y. Pivot. Actually, in that case, I will do a couple of, well, I do one more change. Because I think the default is 0, right? Yeah, 0, 0. And then this is quite clean here. And then the idea would be wherever we did the keyboard overlay. Yeah, here. So that one would be, instead of that, would be set default position to basically that. But then actually I'd probably do another one. Because that's quite... Maybe yeah, we do that. GUI window, a couple more. Window position, top left, top right, or actually top center. And bottom left, bottom center, bottom right. Okay, and we do that. Window position, then do basically a couple of haircuts here. Switch. Top center, top right. Vector 2 32 position. Alright. Window pause. Window pivot. Alright, and then we basically copy that from the I'm GUI notified, which I already did there, like the implementation. I think I basically implement that in every case. Damn it. Okay, so top left window position, top center, top right, bottom left, bottom center, bottom right, center, and then I need a couple more, which is those center left and center right, right? So for right, this one is 1. This one is that. And for left, this with the 0. For the pivot. Okay, and that is vector 2F32. Why is it a plus equals? Not quite sure why that's the case. think that doesn't make a whole lot of sense actually. Hold on. Because aren't we initializing it to... Ah, okay. Okay, we do it to the main position, never mind. Okay. Alright, and then... Oh, we need the Imgui style here. Does that really work? I think it doesn't actually, but okay. But yeah, then basically my keyboard overlay would be set default position to window position bottom left. If that's correct, but let's see. Okay, so that worked. If I do it now bottom right, it should move there, right? Yeah. And I don't think I want to have... I don't think I want to have the main viewport here. Get window viewport maybe? Because I do think that would make it that if I nested, if like I nest windows, that should work, I hope. I think that's better. Oh, okay. That's a point though. I guess if window viewport is an R pointer, we return. I don't know. Okay, cool. That's quite a cool feature. Overall. Cool. Cool. I think with that, maybe I will call it a day for today. Tomorrow we will then do, yeah, either the, I mean, I need to add the debug localization here, but that's fine. So tomorrow either we add a console, so basically that if I hit the tilde, like a console opens and we can have console commands, because that would be quite handy for like debugging gameplay and stuff like that. As well as another window tied to the console, but yeah, slightly different, but basically the same approach. And then another one would be, so it's either that, the console, or the undo redo system, but I think let's do the console first because that should be fairly self-contained and simple-ish. And then we can still do the undo redo system afterwards. Let's do that. That sounds like a plan. So the console would be fairly, I mean, I say fairly straightforward. Let's find out. There's a lot of things that we could do. But yeah, that window refactor was quite nice because that basically allows us now to add new debug windows easily. Maybe I will change off-stream the terrain panel back from an ImGUI window to a normal panel because I don't think it makes sense to have that like separate. But yeah, not sure. I will think about that. How to do panels. Maybe they get their own subclass or something like that. Because that would open up a couple of avenues potentially, but that's not really important right now. Alright, thank you very much for joining. Was a little bit of a shorter stream today again, but yeah, we will be back tomorrow. Hopefully without the hiccup of not sharing my screen first. That was something today. And let's hope that my camera works as well tomorrow. But yeah, thank you very much for joining as always. And we will be back tomorrow. Thank you, have a nice evening, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.